Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. I'm filming this for the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition that happens 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, so if you want to catch this live on a Sunday, that's the time to do it. In the meantime, we are on the third and final segment for today's live stream, which is, does Prince Harry risk being kicked out of America with new comments against President Donald Trump? The dude is just flirting with deportation at this point, and as far as I'm concerned, is freaking asking for it. Now, this is the article from Radar Online, and yeah, one simple question. Does he want to be kicked out really at this point? Because like I said, the dude is freaking asking for it. And so all the reports are coming in from Prince Hazard's recent public appearance. And it seems like he made another dig, another insult at President Trump and Elon Musk this time, even with Hazard's visa now on the line, ready to be released, which, by the way, as soon as it's released, I've been reporting on this thing pretty much since the beginning. As soon as it's released, I'm going to let you guys know what the hell is in this thing. I am expecting that when this visa information is released, we're going to get to the bottom of the question. Did he lie in his application or not? I'm really expecting us to find that out, in all honesty. So watch this space on that one. But here, Hazard made a surprise appearance at the Upfront Summit in LA, and he essentially mentioned things about the lack of morality in leaders. So during his speech, Hazard called out those who prefer power and control over basic morals and empathy. If dude wants to be talking about this, then instead of talking about a country that he's not from, right, he should be talking about a country where he is from, i.e. the UK. Because someone who prefers power and control over basic morals and empathy, as far as I'm concerned, that's Keir Starmer through and through. It really, really is. Hazard turned around and said, now this would be a great time to talk about how a sickness in leadership across sectors, from politics to tech, can have a detrimental effect on millions, if not billions of people. When service to others is sacrificed for personal gain, when basic morals and empathy are abandoned in favour of power and control, but I'm not going to get into all that now. Well, if you're not going to get into it, don't freaking mention it in the damn first place, you absolute moron. He's an absolute moron. You don't want to get into it. You just don't mention it in the first place. He should freaking know better. Clearly he doesn't. He doesn't. He is essentially, for a lot of people here, insulting the leadership of a country that he is a guest in. He's a guest of the United States. He's not a resident. He's a guest. And this is the way he repays the American people and the leadership? By, for a lot of people, insulting their president and their leadership. This ain't good. This is why I'm saying, is he freaking asking at this point to be deported and be kicked out? Because it sure seems like it. Because this ain't the first time where Hazard has allegedly made like an insult against President Trump. It really, really isn't. But maybe he's feeling the fire against his feet right now. Why? Because Elon Musk is going in on US aid, uncovering all the waste and all the corruption where your tax dollars, your American tax dollars, have been wasted. Now, we need a Doge equivalent in the UK, and we need it now. Best believe. I'm jealous of America right now. I really am. I wish we had that over here. But this is the thing, right? Thanks to the Royal Grift, and make sure you're following her on Twitter and on YouTube, because she is at the forefront of all of this. Her research and her reporting is unparalleled when it comes to the USAID link to Archewell Foundation. With Elon Musk looking into USAID, is Hazard and Megsy scared of this? Are they scared of Elon Musk uncovering alleged corruption between USAID and Archewell Foundation? Is this why we're hearing more and more of Hazard making veiled insults to what a lot of people think to President Trump and now Elon Musk? Interesting question, no? Now, Prince Hazard also urged those with positions of influence to help put an end to misinformation on social media. Dude needs to shut the hell up when it comes to misinformation. Okay? He needs to shut the hell up. Because opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, he's been caught out many times lying and providing misinformation himself. You only have to look at the book Spare, and it's been ripped apart with all the inconsistencies and misinformation in that book. Dude needs to shut the hell up on that one. And he needs to do that now because he's a hypocrite with a capital H when it comes to that shiz. Now, whilst he didn't specifically name President Trump or Elon Musk in his speech, a lot of people are assuming that's where his comments are being aimed to. And so one person reported Radar Online, did Prince Harry just take a dig at Trump and Musk? If he continues to make veiled swipes at Trump and interferes politically, Trump could notify the proper agencies to deport him. A critic raged, Harry is taking a risk criticising Trump. He may get kicked out of America. And this is the thing, right? President Trump has turned around recently and said, nah, I've got no reason or no what is it to deport him. He's got enough trouble and problems as it is being married to Megxie. But then a couple of days later, he turns around and says, look, if there's any illegality when it comes to his visa, I will support fully prosecution. Poke the bear long enough, and that bear will wake up and freaking bite back. And to me at the moment, I just see Hazard and Megxie poking at President Trump like this, bit by bit by bit by bit. And President Trump, at some point, if they continue with that, he's not going to take that line down. He's going to wake up and he's going to bite back. And when he does, they won't know what's freaking hit him. And Hazard will be out of America quicker than you can say, with love, Meghan. Do you know what I mean? But this is the thing. This might actually happen sooner rather than later, because the major update when it comes to Hazard's visa battle at the moment, for those that don't know, is that yes, part of his visa is going to be released. 3 out of the 4 documentation that the Heritage Foundation is fighting for is going to be released with redactions. Now, I'm expecting that when this thing is released, it is going to answer the question ultimately as to whether Hazard lied on his visa application or not when it comes to his past illicit substance use and him breaking the law. Otherwise, why release anything in the first place? Do you see where I'm coming from, right, guys? Now, an insider has said, quote, Harry's worried about deportation happening. He's worried about leaving. Meghan fears Harry having to leave the US too. I bet she is. Because at the moment, Megxie still cannot survive on her own when it comes to trying to bring the big bucks in and the notoriety and the fame. She can only bring the big bucks in and have that notoriety and fame that she wants by still being linked and married to Hazard. She's not at that stage yet where she can go at it on her own. When she feels that she is, she'll hit that divorce button at that point, I'll tell you now. But at the moment, she's not there. So if Hazard does get deported, essentially she's lost a meal ticket, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And all the attention on her, all the big bucks, all that will go away. Just as quick as President Trump deporting Hazard. The insider then also says they're both feeling very unsettled right now, what with everything going on in America, plus all the pressure on them to do well with their projects. Now, this is the thing. To me, they shouldn't feel any pressure when it comes to their projects. Why? Because to me, they should just give up to the realization that whatever project they've got is destined to fail. Why? Because it's a relatability, likability, and trustability issue. If the majority of people do not like, relate, or trust Hazard and Megxie, they're not going to like, relate, and trust what Hazard and Megxie are going to try and put out there, whatever project it may be. They're fighting a losing war. They're fighting an unwinnable battle. At that point, they're just doomed to fail whatever they start. And they've done that to themselves. They really, really have. But guys, going around full circle here, Hazard's just asking for it at this point. He's flirting with deportation. He's asking to be deported because he's risked being kicked out of America yet again with new comments against President Donald Trump. And for me, I believe there's only so many times President Donald Trump will give Prince Hazza that little bit of a leeway to attack him before President Trump turns around and says, now you're taking the piss, mate. You are a guest in America. How dare you even try and insult the President of the United States and the leadership and the way that we run things here? Goodbye, you absolute doofus. I think it's only a matter of time if Prince Hazza continues to try and make new comments that are looked upon as digs, as insults against President Donald Trump and the American leadership. With that being said, those watching live, stay exactly where you are. I'm not done with you guys yet. But for those watching on the replay or live, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. With Hazza's new comments that a lot of people are saying are against President Donald Trump and now Elon Musk, do you believe that Hazza is now risking being kicked out of America? Is he flirting with deportation? At this point, is he just freaking asking for it? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, those watching live, stay exactly where you are. I'm not done with you guys yet. But for those watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.